Right, so we're doing the letter. To start off with the context, soldiers would normally write letters home, and they weren't really allowed to say the truth because the army wouldn't let them. So they would go through the letters and blur out the truth so that people at home couldn't read them. So this kind of sets the context of this poem. So the first line with BEF. BEF is the British Expedition Force. So the soldier is probably writing from a trench to his wife. The next line, Oblast his pencil, Earbeer lends a knife. So this gives a very primitive atmosphere where he's using a knife to sharpen his pencil, which could reflect Owen's perception of war. I'm in the pink, which basically means he's healthy. But notice, I'm in the pink at present, dear. I think the war will end this year. So you have these two lines. Notice how they're a bit different to the ones in the brackets. The language used is much more neater and less colloquial. This could signify that the language used in the brackets are what's really going on, and the words outside the brackets are what the soldier has to say in order for the letter to reach home and not be altered in any way so the wife knows. We don't see much of them square-headed uns, so it's basically talking about the Germans. We're out of harm's way, not bad fed. I'm longing for a taste of your old buns. So a taste of your old buns implies that the soldier misses the food cooked at home, which suggests that he's probably underfed. Say Jimmy spares a bite of bread, so just tells us that he's hungry. Maybe he's not fed enough in war. They don't seem much to say now. Well, of course, you can't really say much about the truth if it's going to be blurred out by the officials. So just be careful just be careful of how he says things to his wife, which gives a sense of restriction. You what? Then don't you, ruddy cow. So this is friendly banter, friendly talk with his comrades. Further backing up the point where I said that the language used within the brackets is what's really going on, as it's a bit more rustic, I suppose. Soon I'll be home, you mustn't fret. My feet's improving, as I told you of. We're out in a rest now, never fear. So this gives off a sense of reassurance. And they're fighting a war, and they shouldn't be reassuring they should be reassuring their family, but I would expect them to be afraid and talk to me about what's going on in the war instead of reassuring at home. So another factor to think of. Wrack by crumbs that was near. Notice how that is put right after never fear, so the irony there. Mother might spare you half a sov. Kiss Nell and Bert. Nell and Bert are his children, presumably. And the names could tell us a bit more about the soldier, probably a middle working class person. Also by the slang used, I'm in the pink, could suggest that maybe he's not highly educated or doesn't use educated language. using colloquial language. Hey, what the hell? Stand to, stand to. Jim gives the hand with a pack on, lad. Gah, Christ, I'm hit. Take hold. Hey, bad. No damn it, Eileen, Jim. Here. Right, now, go, Jim. There's a deer. So, basically, something has hit them. Maybe a bomb of some sort they're being shot at. And the soldier gets shot. Now, iodine is used for wounds in war. And he's asking Jim to write to his wife, asking him to be nice. So what I've highlighted here is the yellow signifies the colloquial language used and what really is going on. The blue, the light blue, represents all the neat language used to mask the truth, I suppose. The green signifies his hunger and the consequences of war. Yeah, that's it, to be honest.